Okay, how about that?
Pull it closer.
Okay.
There you go.
Hello.
All right.
I'll just talk louder.
There should be a screen come on, unless the batteries have died.
Yes, might be one.
All right, how about that?
Okay.
Okay. So if I heard that correctly, the city just approved the resignation of former city manager Jelly. I want to thank you guys for having a special session or emergency meeting. I appreciate the time you guys all took to listen to everybody's concerns. I think that was the right move for the city. Thank you.
Okay. Cindy Rao?
I too want to echo what Assistant Chief Lindstrom said. Thank you all so much for taking the time. You look like you've gone through a lot, and I truly appreciate you and appreciate what you've done for our community. Thank you very much.
Jessica Gardner?
Garner?
Jessica Garner. I'm wife of Deputy Chief Prevost, and I know that everybody's talked about how stressful this has been for responders, and it's also been pretty stressful for their families. It's been a rough few weeks at home, and I just want to say thank you for doing the right thing.
Richard Clark?
Yeah, he brings up a good point. Hey, I'm Richard Clark.
Okay.
I want to thank all of you guys for making the decision that you made, and I know that it wasn't easy. Would like a little bit of self-reflection on everybody here, to look over why this was done the way it was done, and I know that maybe some of you guys disagree with maybe the stance that we took on this, or maybe that certain members of the city took on this. But I want you to understand that you guys making this decision just, it made it right. That's lost in politics nowadays, the fact that you guys were able to make it right. I can tell just by looking at a lot of you in here that whatever happened in here wasn't pretty. And you guys deserved better than whatever crap he was selling to you guys. Keith Barkwood back there brought up a good point. Can we have our chief back?
That's not on the agenda, sorry.
Okay. Well, I want to let you guys know that I know whatever happened in here was not pretty, and that I appreciate you guys weathering that storm for us. It's something that we will never forget.
Jackie, go for it.
Thank you. My name is Jackie Goforth, and because I have held this folder for the last 3.5 hours in 35-degree weather, I need to tell you that I am a facts and data person, and it's facts and data that matter. I don't do emotions. I try not to. And I want you to know that when Chief Shelton was removed yesterday, somebody didn't take care of looking at the benefits of having the home car program. The benefits are in every city I have looked at. Myrtle Beach. I can show you how much it saves. I can show you that anybody who thinks that they should take the police cars, and these are from criminal justice resource divisions, and they have all done St. Paul, Tampa Bay, Drew's Cop Shop. They have all done Police Executive Research Forum. They have all done research after research after research after research to show that when the police cars go home with the police officers, it is a benefit to the city and to the community, and it even saves money. And so thank you for listening to me, and thank you so much for the decision you made, and I'll leave now before I cry. Thank you.
Tanya LaCroix?
I'm
Tanya LaCroix. I'm a dispatcher with Palmer PD. I've worked here for about 25 years. And I just want to say thank you. It means a lot to us, especially for those who stood up for us and wouldn't let it go. So thank you. And it's going to make a difference to the citizens in public safety. So thank you again.
Is there anyone else for audience participation? Mr. Shane, I'll write your name down.
My name is Shane LaCroix. I'm the police commander with the Palmer Police Department. I believe most of you know me. I look forward to getting to know the new council members better. I just want to say thank you for taking the time this evening to hold this meeting. I know this was not easy for any of you, regardless of what side you may have stood on, but you did the hard job and you made your decision. And I think this is going to make a big difference in the people who work for the city of Palmer and for the community itself. So thank you all. I also want to say that I'm very proud of my people at the Palmer Police Department. I'm very proud of our firefighters at the Palmer Fire Department. I'm also very proud of our dispatchers at 9G Base. They all provide an invaluable service to this community. And I would hope any future conversations in dissolving or moving any of those entities to other places that would be kept in mind. Lastly, Investigator Clark asked to have our chief back. I was made acting chief yesterday afternoon. I will say this, I am very capable to do the job. I am willing to do the job, but Dwayne Sheldon is the one that should be doing the job. I'm happy to keep his seat warm in the hope that this council will reinstate him soon. I just want to reiterate, I thank you for all you've done. You guys have a good night.
Is there anyone else for audience participation? We start with your name so I can write it down. Keith.
Keith Barkwood, your school resource officer for Palmer High School. I just want to say we can put this behind us now. And I want to remind everyone that Friday is the Potato Bowl, the Mayor's Cup. And I want to say on the record, go Moose, stomp Warriors.
Is there anyone else for audience participation?
My name is Cindy Hudgens and I live here in Palmer, and I'm just gonna say a quick thank you guys. You listened to me yesterday, you listened to all of us, you took our concerns into account, and you fought for us. And I could tell when I came in here that there were tears, and I'm glad I wasn't in here. But thank you for making the right decision. Thank you for making it right. And all of the citizens of Palmer, thank you.
Anyone else for audience participation?
My name is John Prevo. I'm the acting chief for Palmer Fire. I also want to thank you guys for doing the right thing. I'm not here for myself. I'm here for my people. I'm here for my brothers and sisters on Palmer PD, my brothers and sisters in dispatch. Me coming here tonight was a risk to my job, but these are my people, and so I came here tonight to support them, to lead them. Thank you.
Anyone else for audience participation?
I think a thank you is appropriate, but also I want you guys to think about the last 5, 6 months to a year that we've all been on this body together, watching as a team, and the decisions that come through this body, a lot of them are hard decisions, but a simple Google search 5 months ago told me I don't think this is the right guy for the job, and honestly, I'm embarrassed that the guy made it to the 3rd round of interviews. And that's a decision based off the body. And as you can see behind me, we have a whole community here that came together just as strong as we did during the mask mandate stuff and recall petitions. And the community comes together when we know things aren't right. And we're not sitting here pointing fingers saying you guys are the bad guys. You guys accepted a resignation. We don't know how the details went down or what happened behind this executive session, and that's the power of this body, but you guys accepted it, and that's what has made it right. And so when we make decisions in the future, know that these decisions aren't just affecting you guys, it's affecting your community. And when we get people coming out here as we do in groups and teams of people protesting all against the same thing, that's obviously the writing on the wall that, hey, we need change. And you guys made the right change, and I just want to encourage you in the future, maybe there's a change in how it's written, but maybe mandate a certain position within the city has to be a resident. I mean, we have to be residents to be city council members. Why doesn't the city manager have to have a 1-year tenure in the state so the community can get to know the person first? I mean, yeah, we want the best person, smartest person for the job, but also I'd rather put someone that's a local Alaskan in the position. And there's a lot of people in this room here, I know right now, would be a lot better manager than the one that just resigned. And I'm not gonna name names, but there's many people in here I would nominate long before I would nominate that guy. And I'm not pointing fingers again, but just make better decisions in the future so we don't come down to this or something worse, because this is really a minor thing in a big scale, but it could be a real big thing real quick if this guy was allowed to be in control for another week or two. It would have been a complete disaster, and so we stopped it at the right time, but just know that the community is here in unity, and we will always stand in unity when things like this hit the fan. Thank you.
Is there anyone else for audience participation? No one else for audience participation? Okay, we'll close audience participation. I'll just mention, I believe our finance director, Gina Davis, is planning on presenting the budget next Tuesday. And we're adjourned.
Time to close.